Welcome to another episode of That Crazy Triangle Guy. Here we are looking at Bitcoin US dollar index on the 1 hour time frame. And you can see for the past couple weeks, at least going on almost 3 weeks, we've just been consolidating here between the uh, top of the daily Gaussian channel and the mean band of the daily Gaussian channel, depicted by these green dotted lines here. Now see these yellow lines here showing consolidation just in this range, and doesn't look like we're going to get much more than that. We see it's consolidating with the vertex of this triangle just above the mean band of the daily Gaussian channel, and that just makes sense. And this could take us through the weekend here if we continued. I just see us continuing to trade between 29.6 something and 29.4 something, probably for the next couple days. We did get the PPI, producer price index numbers, a little bit higher than expected in July, but nothing to write home about. Nothing drastic here. This article points out food was up a little bit, energy was flat, cost of goods were flat, or rose 0.1%. Services was a big driver in the increase. Anyway, nothing major there. However, the market. Here's the stock futures. Is it open yet? No, it's about to open. And kind of looking just a little red. I don't think we will see anything too crazy. Let's just take a look. What's the Dixie doing? Oh, you know what? I want to look at the Dixie on this chart, actually. Well, let's skip that. We don't need to look at that. Where was that? It was on Bitcoin. And you know what? One thing I wanted to point out here, and where was that? It was in this hour. 2 o'clock hour on Friday the 11th. We gotta go to a smaller time frame. We're going to the 1 minute. Oh, there it is. I think. This is very interesting. We had, let me zoom in here. So we had $5,000, or not $5,000, 5,000 Bitcoin. You can see 1.78K, 2.14K, 1.12K, all trading within 3 minutes. And this is the price action right here. Price action with that volume caused the price to change $7. So that was really interesting. I don't know. I don't know how to figure out these moves or these whatever. Uh, Zoom back out. Let's see what's going on here. Nothing. Nothing. We just continue on this sideways move. However, while I did say that I expect it just to go sideways over the weekend, continue to go sideways here, I, I'm expecting a breakout anytime. And, probably next week. We've been saying that week after week after week, but I mean, this thing is just set to explode. And if you don't think it is, then I don't know what to tell you. And when it does, I do see it, and I'll move over to my other chart with the lots of lines on it. We have the Gaussian channel pulled up here. You can see we've just been trading in the in this range here. Let me turn my cursor off to an arrow. When we do move, probably initially get some resistance around 31.5. That's around our previous closes up here. Get these words out of the way. Previous closes up here. Probably get a little resistance there. 31.5 was significant for some other reason. I forget why it was there. Uh, I don't know what it was. Well, I'll have to try to remember it. But it does look like a key range of support and resistance in the past. But the next range I see us moving up to is around this. I'm on the daily. Oh, let's stay on the daily. Probably in this 32 to $33,000 range. Uh, it's kind of some support and resistance areas in there, but I don't expect us to stick around there too much. Here you can see there was support here at 33 and resistance here at 32. So do we have more over here? No. Anyway, I see us when we do move coming up through here. A little bit of resistance here. Probably hang out in this area for a little while and then continue on upwards to 37,711. Anywhere from 38 to $40,000. And I believe we'll be there but before the end of the month, before September, as I've said in the past. You know what? There's not really much to report on here. Let me go over briefly the other cryptos I was looking at earlier in the week. We were talking about Aave. It continues to just move along this parallel channel. And just to remind you, if you zoom out, I showed the reversal pattern forming over the past year, coming out of this parallel channel into this parallel channel, and we're finding support along this line here. Probably move up into this area over the coming months. And that's been a previous level of support resistance back here. Aave. And what else did I talk about? Matic's just not doing much. Not too sure what Matic's doing. Turn on the Gaussian channel. It is on. Oh, what am I doing? Blind. Yeah, we have come up off of the bottom of the the bottom of the daily. What's the weekly? Okay, so that's what we're doing here. Um, so we fell out of the weekly. We moved back in, moved back out. We will come back up in there. That's just what it does when it's heading back into the Gaussian channel. Do we have any moving averages? Okay, we were also butting up against the 200 weekly moving average. And that is about, you know what, I gotta turn my cursor on. 71.6 cents, we need to break that. And that is the 200 weekly and the bottom of the weekly Gaussian channel. So we should see some movement once we break that. A few cents. We're a few cents below that right now. What else did I do? Render. Yeah, it's just hanging on here. It's at the top of the weekly Gaussian channel, and it's really struggling to stay above it after wicking down into it here, or actually opening the new week candle in the Gaussian channel. Now we are above it or right at the line, just currently, and by Sunday we need to move up to about. I want to see us move up to about $1.70. So we're just a couple cents, but we could go down and then back up or whatever. So a couple cents is a couple cents. I'd like to see us close at least there so that we open in the new week channel, the new week candle above the channel or at the top of the channel at least. And if we can do that, then I do see it's really been holding on. It could have dumped right here, but it's really holding on here. So if we see a close up there, that's a strong sign. How does the weekly or the daily look? That's the 200 daily and the bottom of the daily Gaussian channel are about $1.80. Well, and where's the $1.80 on the weekly? Let's see here. Not much to say about that. So just looking to hold above $1.70 by Sunday. What else did I do? H bar. H bar, I think. I think H bar's looking good. All right, we've broken back into the weekly Gaussian channel here. We're holding it so far. The level we need to hold is 5.5 cents. We're at 5.7. What was of significance here? This is on the weekly. I'd like to see us get above the 100 weekly moving average, which we're right about at right now. I just need to tick a few tenths of a cent or a few hundredths of a cent higher, maybe. What was I going to say about H bar? Maybe it was on the daily that I was looking at. Oh, yeah. So other than that, when we do move up here through does this show on the weekly? Okay, I do have it on the weekly. Yeah, you know what? It does look like when we do move up here, let me change my cursor. When we do continue upwards here, we will hit resistance on this trend line. Probably at the same time we're hitting resistance on the mean band of the weekly Gaussian channel. And if we can break that, that would be really, really sweet. And that's probably around 7.1 or 2 cents. So that's that. And we'll leave it there in this boring market and see if I can. I wanted to tell you about what I'm looking at for the coming months ahead and explain why uh, I think we're going to do what we're going to do. And so I'll get to that over the weekend. So, please subscribe, and hit the notification bell because my videos come out randomly. Also, check back in the comments if there's anything significant that I see and I can't get a video out. I will comment on it. Thank you. Bye.